It's a tragic statistic. 1 in 4 pregnancies end in loss, which means a lot of people in our community have been affected and could use support and encouragement.
We've got with us today Val Kleppen, who's a part of that statistic. She started an organization now that is helping lift families up like hers and go through some of these more challenging times. So welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. It's a treat to be here.
Let's just start with, maybe you don't mind sharing some of your story.
Yeah, it was 2013, my second pregnancy. Everything was textbook. I went into labor April 9th and got to the hospital, and that's when we learned that our daughter's heart had stopped beating. I delivered her a few minutes after midnight on April 10th, and suddenly we were a part of a world that we couldn't fathom existed before. As you said, the statistic, 1 in 4 pregnancies, not just women, but pregnancies. So some women have suffered multiple losses. We felt isolated, alone, devastated. And so that's how this organization, Harlan's Heart, named after our daughter, came to be.
You know, you don't realize that the community is out there. We just said 1 in 4, and this was your second pregnancy?
Second pregnancy, yes.
Once you realized that you were part of this community that you never thought you would be, have you now realized that so many women are going through the same thing? You said isolated and alone, but there are so many women out there.
So many, and it's a taboo topic in a lot of ways. It's not something that you just want to start chatting about over coffee some morning. And so since Harlan's death, the families that have come into our lives have become a part of our family. Of course, the camaraderie we share in our grief and in our journey has meant so much to us and helped us to be able to give that support as well to the others who experience it, yeah.
And you have an event coming up.
We do. This is the first event of its kind for us, and it's something we've never done before but are really excited about. It's called HopeSpring, and it is this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Fargo Dome. We're bringing in a comedian, Todd Andrews, who also happens to be a bereaved father. We did not plan that. It just worked out that way. And just to give parents a night out free from guilt of having a good time, free from the stigma of someone seeing them laughing and having a good time and thinking, oh good, they're better now. When that's not the case, they're simply just laughing and having a good time. So we want to provide that opportunity for them.
How important has this group been for you in your healing process? There's no end to your pain and loss, but it's a process, I would imagine.
It is, and it's a long one. Last Wednesday would have been Harlan's 6th birthday, which is hard to believe that it's been that long. But this group has meant as much to me as it has meant to the people that we serve. Like I said, we've become an extended family. They give me so much support, and I try my best to serve them well. But it has been absolute life for us.
And the event, what are you hoping? You kind of touched on this, but the group and the event, is this just the start of what you hope maybe grows?
It is, and the reason it's our first is Harlan's Heart has a threefold mission where we provide love, support, and hope. And I felt like we did a really good job on the love and support side, but not necessarily the hope side. And having been 6 years now removed from our loss, and we're not at all removed, but just spending more time on the hope side and on the life after loss. And that's what I want people to walk away with, that the understanding that it is hard, but it's still good.
This event, a great event for families, but if they just want to reach out just to talk or become part of this community, how do they do that?
Sure, you can find us on Facebook, our Harlan's Heart Facebook page. You can email me at val@harlansheart.org, or you can find our website, harlansheart.org, as well.
Wow, I'm sorry for your loss, but incredible strength you have in doing this now.
Thank
really
you.
Great thing you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Coming up here on North Dakota Today, we're talking suds and spuds with the Shriners.